Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. I know I've been missing in action, but we have made it to another Copart auto auction yard. We really at the same one, but it's a beautiful day out, and I know I've been missing, so I decided to get up, bring y'all some content, and I'm gonna upload it immediately after I leave here today. Yeah. So enough talking, man. It's a lot of cars that I wanna check out today. I got a few on my watch list, and I really just want to go around this lot and show y'all what walking around the auction yard feels like, and you never know what you're gonna run into out here. So the goal is just, keep the show rolling. So as we get right into the first one, sitting side by side. As we get right into the first one, let's take a look at the beauty of its own. Definitely needs a car wash because it's been sitting for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Like right. And that's how much dirt it's got into it. This one wasn't on my watch list, but honestly, I know I've seen this one before. M5 competition. This thing has power, no visible damage. The seats aren't really my favorite, but you know the heat will really get into it. The heat will really mess up the interior on these cars. I see they did a better job with the handles. But if you know, you know. Top so dirty you can't even see that it's a carbon fiber top. You hear me? Yellow Brimbos on blue. Whoever put that color piece together was a genius. Or is a genius. Dang, this thing is gorgeous. See the camera right there. Would I drive one of these? Absolutely. Can I afford one of these? Not at the moment. Ooh. But you know, with the help of you guys, y'all keep supporting the channel. We're gonna eventually grow this channel into something, you know, extremely profitable. So boom. Let me see if I can get the AC to go, and then I'm gonna talk about what I really want to do with this channel. Everything is just digital on here though. I love it. Honestly. Everything is just digital. Wow. That's how you put it in reverse. Wow. So how I go to drive? Oh, you shift it to the right to go to drive. Man, stop playing crazy. And then it's a P. You know, you got to push the P. Put it in park. Wow. Sound like it's in stock mode right now. But let's get right quick. Hold on, let me do some research on this. First one on the list is a 22 M5 competition. For my BMW lovers, this one is for y'all. 2022, because you know it only got 16,000 miles on it. Wow. This car has been here for quite some time. Because you can tell how much it needs a car wash. Let's pay attention to the trim. Let's pay attention to the detail. Definitely got some carbon fiber going on around it. Rear diffuser. 4 exhaust tips. Pirelli tires. I mean, this thing is still new. You hear me? This thing was definitely still new. Whatever happened to it, caused it to land at an auction yard. Let's see if we can get up underneath the hood right quick before we start it up. Please excuse the background noise because it is during like the middle of the day, so everybody working, doing what they gotta do, you feel me? But man, so for those who've been paying attention, we got another BMW right behind it, and that's the one we checking out next. I want to hear this thing run though. It's definitely beautiful up underneath the hood as well. I was looking for like any like aftermarket installs, you know, something to spice it up a little bit, but everything looks pretty stock underneath here, which is how you want to buy a car. You want to buy a car that's completely stock. Never know what you're gonna get up out here. Interior is beautiful. The interior is definitely beautiful. Suede headliner. I could do this all day. Starts right up. Oh man. This is wonderful. Cold air AC. That's wonderful. It's in Spanish. I don't understand what none of that means. Definitely feels real good though. I like this car, man. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I ain't gonna let it run too much. But for sure, whoever buys this thing is definitely gonna love the M5. Oh, so it was in an accident. Got some trim pieces and stuff like that still all in the back. Shout out to whoever put those back there because those are definitely important to the next owner. For the most part, I mean, I guess they fixed it up as much as they could. I like this car, but on to the next one. Next one on my list, another 5 Series. And man, does this thing look good. Man, does this thing look good. Let's see if I see any damage on it. Let's see if we can spot any type of damage. These are some good racing tires too. Those are some stickies. Raceworks Evolution. One is this thing got like a tune on it. See that, man? You see that, man? Anytime a car got these type of brakes on it, just expect some horsepower underneath the hood. And you heard that from me. I want to pop the hood on this thing. I can see how the body lines ain't even lined up right though, so it must have been in an accident before. This is a 2014 M5 rebuilt, sticker on it already. Yep, this car's been hit before. Does it start? It does start. I think it has like some custom exhaust to it. This thing idling like it got a cam on it. This thing must be tuned though. Gotta be tuned. Oh yeah. I can hear the turbos on this thing. I can honestly say this one sounds better than the other M5 that we just took a look at. It's running a lot better now. I still want to pop the hood on this thing. Yeah, this thing, boy, once you tap the gas, boy, got the paddle shifters on it. That's always a plus on these things. Make sure we pop the hood in. We're gonna check the trunk at the same time. Don't sound good on this thing, boy. That's what that is. That's why it sound like this. Pretty decent trunk size. I don't see why we can't get one of these. Bad boy sound good, man. I'm gonna have to look for these. Oh, look stock. Look very stock up underneath here. It says something motorsports. Man, this thing probably got all type of leaks, man. I was expecting to see some mods up underneath here, like something special, but I guess not. I guess it's just a muffler, and I still think it's tuned, but I could be wrong. It's an M though, so these things sound really good, man. All right, man, on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoy this one. It's like the older model of the one we looked at before, but it's always good to compare them side by side because you get to see how much of an extreme difference technology has advanced. So, yeah, next one on my list isn't as luxurious as the rest of the cars we're checking out, but I definitely felt like this one was worth taking a look at because it's a Pontiac, and yeah, these are discontinued. I have extreme history with Pontiac, GM, pretty much a lot of cars, but I've owned about 2 of these before, and yes, I had a black one. I had a black and a white one, but the black one was my first one. And then when I looked at this one, I was just like, well, let's at least take a look at it to see if it's in good condition. This one is a 2008. How many miles on it? I have not checked that out yet. But the first thing I did was pop the hood on it. And we're gonna just pretty much try to do like a quick inspection on it together to see if this is worth even bidding on. I could say this car looks like it may have some low miles on it. Someone put a water pump on it before. That's a plus. Somebody, so they were doing mechanical work to it. That's an interstate battery, which appears to be pretty new. Pennzoil oil filter way down there. So they were getting the service done. Every Pontiac, I call it dirty coolant. The coolant is gonna look a certain type of way on any one of these cars, but that doesn't mean it's in bad condition. You honestly want it to have coolant rather than not have coolant. But I don't think this car is gonna have a lot of miles on it. I'm not seeing as much leaks as I would think it should have. Pretty decent sized tires. Original suspension. They never did no suspension work, but the brakes are still good. The lights, headlights could use some restoration, but the fog lights definitely been replaced before. And this thing bring back so much memory, boy. Let's see. And that's why I'm able to just do like such a quick visual inspection on it, is because like I know these cars like the back of my hand. All right, so that's what that piece is right there. This piece This whole long little strip is definitely for this little side. It's supposed to be a plastic panel right here for the side body trim. Dashboard still in good condition. Interior still in good condition. This ain't nothing but a simple car wash or a good shampoo. Get the inside shining really good. Let's see how much miles this thing got. I'm impressed with the body. I'm definitely impressed with the body. That tape around the window means that something is going on with this back door. No carpets in the back. Let's see how much miles on this back, but see if it actually does have some power and stuff. Let's see. 2 keys. Interesting. Oh, it got power. I heard everything cut on. How much miles on this thing? Let's get to it. 67,000 miles. What? Do you see that? Half a tank on it. This car gonna crank right up. Oh my goodness. Almost all Pontiacs had that little belt noise. Does it have AC? Yo, this low key like a nice little slider, bro. Probably get like $3 grand for this car, 3,500. Put something in it. Put a nice little car wash in it. Why is it here? I mean, that little body trim ain't nothing. I'm gonna have to do some research on this thing. Oh, it got AC, y'all. It got AC, so we definitely gonna have to bid on this thing. If we can get this thing for like a night, I'd say a good 700-800. If we can get this car for like a good 700 out the door, it'll definitely be worth it. Now I kind of like want to punch on the gas just to hear it. The belt noise I ain't really mad about. They probably changed the water pump and didn't change the belt at the same time. Oh, the mileage was already on this door right here. I didn't even see that. But dang, gang. Another thing to check on these is the transmission. So I'm gonna have to get into that driver's seat. This car probably need a transmission at 60,000 miles. What you think? Yo, it's not even a rebuilt title. This is an original GM, baby. I gotta do some research on this, see if it's worth me bidding. The auction for this is, what, Thursday or Friday? It accelerates like it's a lemon. I won't lie to you. Like, what's that noise, yeah? Like the catalytic converter is clogged or something. That's how it's accelerating. I don't like that muffler. Oh yeah, and it got a hard clunk into reverse. All right, not bad. Oh, I think we got. I don't know. It could be because I'm on the rocks and stuff. Let me go up a little bit. I should have closed that damn door. Why they even put this in here, bro? I could have tried to put this in the trunk or something. All right, there we go. There we go. I think the whoop is fine. Let me go close that door. That's what we checking though. We checking the transmission. Let's check the transmission. That's the engine oil. The transmission dipstick is right the back there. Okay. Ah, that's ruby red. Ain't no way, boy. Somebody did a transmission service on this thing. Someone did a transmission service on it. I ain't never seen transmission oil that pink. Come on, man, that's brand new oil right there. Don't mean it ain't worth bidding, though. I mean, the transmission for this will probably be another 900. Rebuilt. If you get a used one, you can probably get one for like 600 to 700, depending on where you shop at, of course. Let me see. Oh, and they gotta check engine light. That'll tell you right there if the transmission gone. Check engine light. Remember I told y'all though, it sounds like a lemon. Like it needs some muffler work. This thing needs some flow masters. Let's see, can we go backwards? I'm not gonna close the door. I mean, it's trying to move though. We just on them rocks and shit like that. You feel me? Yeah. It can move, man. It can move. Radio work. Yeah, radio not locked or nothing like that. I ain't gonna hold you. And it got 2 key fobs for the alarm system. And it got a horn. I think it's worth it, man. We're gonna definitely check into it, see what's up with it, but I like this one. Y'all will be with me if I find out more information about this. But we definitely gonna throw like a $400 bid on it, see what they willing to take. And if we make any progress, we'll definitely see this one on the channel again. On to the next one. Caught my eye on this is that it already has rims on it. And all 4 rims still are in good condition. Now we can obviously tell this isn't a stock G. Whoever clipped this thing in the rear end bought this man a new car. But look at the rims. I mean, the rims are untouched. Even if someone was to buy this as like a parts car, they definitely make some money just off the rims alone. Come on now. It's damaged back here. Okay, that's why they totaled it, matter of fact. So for them to even repair this, they gotta repair the whole back. Might have to chop the whole back, I should say, because damn, that rear, this got pushed in so the door can't even close anymore. This is like a carbon fiber wrap ad. It's extremely tinted out. Just basic blue brake paint, caliper paint on it. I wonder if this car was female driven. It still has power. Y'all want to hear this thing run? This one's on my watch list. I know underneath the hood has like 2 cold air intakes. Let's see if we can get it open, because whatever this is, it's crazy. Oh, maybe he tried to wire it for it to be pushed to start himself. No, it's supposed to be pushed to start already, so I just need a new handle. Wow. Or maybe it was stolen. I don't know. Honestly, though, I do like the tent theme on it. Does it start? That's the question. I don't think we have any respondents. Oh. I was about to try to rip the zip tie, but then I remembered that with these key fobs, you could just pull the thing right out. And look at that, it's alive. It comes alive. It's still saying no key though. All right, what's the word? You hear me? Only he could start it. Only he knew how to start this thing. He definitely was a smoker. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm finna just let him have it. Put this key back together. Put this key fob back on there. I ain't even want to hear this thing run anyways. You heard me? I know it's gonna be extremely loud and stuff. It's extremely on the ground. Let's at least pop the hood. Oh, snap. Boy, I thought I locked it. The door ain't want to open for a minute, you hear me? But it does still have power, so I don't think it's dead, but we can at least see if this thing had coilovers, and if it were up to me, I would just buy this thing for parts. Yes, it does have coilovers on it. See this? So that right there is worth some money too. So you can sell the intakes. If the engine's still in good condition, I can see, which I don't think it is. That look like a junkyard engine. You can sell the intakes, sell the suspension, sell the rims. probably even sell the transmission if the transmission could sell the headlights. I would just strip this thing down for parts, and by the time it was butt booty naked, I'd just tell the tow man come get it. So anybody who need parts for a G, got one at Copart. Them rims definitely got some chunky tires on there, so I'll see how much it go for, but I know I don't want it. I'm good. I want to know if it's a real Lightning. Oh, it gotta be. Look at them mufflers right there. Gotta be. You see the mufflers? I see a key in there too. Now let's get in there and make some space, because if this is actually a real Lightning, we're gonna. Oh, yes it is. Y'all see that supercharger on there? All right, say less. Let me back this thing up. Let me back this thing up. Y'all, a Ford Lightning truck. I ain't never been happy to see a Ford truck. Does it run? I don't know. Nah, it don't have no power. We can't start it up, y'all. That sucks. Doesn't have no power. But then again, I did see that switch, right? On the battery. Anyone else happen to catch that? You see that? If I turn that knob, we should get some power. I want to hit this thing running, man. I've only been close to one of these once in an actual shop. Definitely, we had to put another motor in that one. Not me, but the tech that was at that shop, that garage. And look at that. Is that like what I think it is? Nah, I don't think so. I could be wrong. Alright, nah, yeah, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was like a power supply where you like turn it on or off. Ooh. Y'all see that? Nah, the battery's just juiced though. The battery's gone. It tried. We didn't get that at first. But that's the big ass engine, man. It's gonna take a lot to crank up that bad boy. So if the battery is that low, then yeah, man. I would have loved to hear this thing go. This car is gonna go for some money. Absolutely. Whether it runs or it doesn't, you feel me? That engine alone is enough to make someone happy. SVT. I tell you, oh yeah, I didn't want to close the hood. But I mean the body looks intact. The side steps are always special on any kind of truck. But yeah, I've never been so happy to see a F-150, I tell you that. Never been so happy. I don't think this car came from up north. I'm not seeing like any signs of any rust. And if this thing was ever painted over, then someone did an extremely good job painting it again. But this might just be the original paint job on it. Had to be sitting up underneath a tree or something like that. Someone just decided to run it through an auction, I guess. Because, man, you don't run into these every day. You don't run into these every day. And I was on my way out when I saw this thing, and I was like, yo. I had to try it out. I had to see if it was for sure. But all right, y'all, that's officially the end of this extremely long video. But appreciate y'all for making it to the end. And we definitely gonna be back out here again.